Hi, and welcome to the live broadcast of The Bloody Nutter on the PS4. And today, or this evening, we are out to earn some money to buy my Anaconda. So I just thought I'd show you my setup. And currently, the best way of earning some cash um, for your next build um, on the PS4. Obviously, this works on the PC as well. So welcome to the live broadcast, and as per usual, you can ask me some questions and I'll answer them when I glance at the screen. Um, so I'm using a ASP Explorer, and I've fitted out in a particular way that will enable me to do some rather cool things in terms of earning lots of money rather rapidly on the Palin mission, which is can be got from the Obsidian orbital in the Maya system. So I'm here at the crash site at the moment, which is where the Thargoid um, scout ship has crashed. And those that have been here before will know that it produces some materials which Palin wants. And if you come out here and grab those materials, then you can make a lot of money rather quickly. Now, what I need to do first of all, because I've already picked up some, I've configured my ASP Explorer for lots of um, cargo space in terms of the um, resistant to the nasty effects of picking up Thargoid anything. So it's the what is it called? Corrosion resistant. That's it. So I'll show you this in the outloading screen in a minute, because I'm going to go back to Obsidian Orbital once I've picked up some more cargo. Um, One of the things that's worth noting, of course, is that I don't have an SRV. Oh dear. So how on earth am I going to collect all these materials? Well, it's straightforward. You can collect them without having an SRV. Now, there are no materials at the moment because I have already just scooped some up. So, yes, I'm going to do that dreaded thing where you log off and log on again. Well, we're in private group, so let's save it to the menu. Come back in on solo. And more materials will magically appear. Yes, I don't condone this sort of play. Yes, it's repetitive, but all I want to do is earn enough cash for my Anaconda. Because once I've got my Anaconda on my PS3, I can go out into the black and never return to the dreaded bubble. So we'll just wait for this to reload, and then we'll have some materials to scoop. Okay. So we're back in the room, so to speak. And now we should have some materials to scoop up. And yes, we do. Now, what I want to ensure is that I get an even um, amount of materials. I have got 12 tons of corrosive resistance, and I currently have 8 tons. So really what I want now is to have 4 tons of each of the Thargoid materials. I've got 4 tons of resin, so I'm looking now for biological matter and technology samples. So from there, we just zip down and see what we've got. And that's exactly what I want. So let's get the cargo scoop down. Now you're thinking, how do you scoop without an SRV? Well, it really is this simple. You have to bear in mind that in this case, the ASP is quite a big ship, so somewhere around about here will be good for scooping. Just line up like you're picking cargo up in space and just scoop it up basically. There we go. Have a shield because it can get a bit hairy. No, they've got no other contacts in sight at the moment, but I do know that there are lots more goodies out here. So we just maneuver ourselves round and move in towards these, and we should be able to quickly scoop up what we're after here. Get in position, line it up. Biological matter. Yep, want some more of that. Just one more 10 will be lovely. So we'll scoop that one up. So now what we would like is some technology samples, and I can't see any on contacts at the moment. So let's back up. If you just joined, I'm just showing you how to maximize profits on the Palin mission to collect Thargoid materials. I'm curious about what that is. Technology samples, exactly what I want. So again, it's just like scooping in space, and you will find that you can pick up these materials quite easily. Just curious about what this one is. If it's technology samples, that'll be a result, won't it? Let's see what we've got. And it's not technology samples, so we'll just quickly relog now, because all we want now to complete our load is just one more of the technology samples, and this is all doing it without an SRV, which gives you more room for cargo, of course. Right, let's quickly relog into a private group. And the whole reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to earn enough to get my Explorer Anaconda. That's the only reason why I'm taking advantage of the Palin mission. There's no one really watching at the moment, so it's a case of not a lot to say really. But if people do tune in, I'll obviously interact with you. For the moment, you can just watch this on catch up if you like. Um, I do these random live streams, and I will be doing more of them. Um, I'm kind of being lazy because yes, I could go and absorb biological matter. I could be doing proper content reviewing and so on, but at the moment, having the spare time is a bit difficult. So live streams working for me at the moment. In order to bring you some stuff that I think you might find interesting. Ooh. Yeah, always have a shield when you're doing this. But not having a shield means that I can. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the technology samples. There we go. Oh, and they're there. Right, let's just maneuver over this way. Ah, it helps if you open the car. That's because I relogged. Don't fall into that mistake. This should give me a full cargo hold. There we go. Right, now we can get out of here and make maximum profit. So we want to go back to Obsidian Orbital in the Maya system, which is over here. Now, I can't remember actually if I actually have a mission at the moment. Not that it matters. It's still lots of profit for not much effort, really. So we want to head back to Obsidian Orbital. It's just one jump in my ASP. Oh, that is frustrating. Let's quickly get out of orbit. Come on. Really? Thanks for joining, those that have just joined. It's a live stream. Yes, I know I didn't announce it. Yes, I do them whenever, and this is one of those whenever times. I will get a routine together, but at the moment I'm taking advantage of the Palin missions to make as much money as possible in a short space of time, so that I can get my Anaconda, and then I can go out and explore the black in my fully kitted Anaconda. And I'm not doing too bad. What have I got at the moment? I've got 167 million. I need about 300 million really before I fit out my Anaconda and do all the engineering. And I'm just on the way back to Obsidian Orbital to pick up some more Palin missions. I don't believe I have any at the moment, no. But what I have done is I've picked up a total of 12 tons of Thargoid materials, all of which are required for the Palin missions. And I've done that because I have stripped my ASP Explorer down, basically just to carry toxic cargo, the corrosive stuff that causes things to malfunction. So I've purchased a full set of cargo holds that are corrosive resistant, and are now taking 4 of each, because the most a mission will ever ask you for is 4 tons. So I take 4 of each, and hopefully I can do a bit of relogging, redocking, and empty my cargo hold in the most efficient manner. So we're on our way back. Obsidian Orbital. We'll land. We should get a mission which will require one of the 3 items that I have. Hopefully one that just wants 4 tons of any one of those, which will be the most efficient transaction I could possibly wish for. So let's get back to Obsidian Orbital. And we are carrying the Thargoid materials for those that have just joined. And if you want to know where to get those, when we... Oh dear. We seem to have someone that's interested in my cargo. And it'll be the Adder. Seriously? So we'll try and shake him off a little bit. Oh, no, he's disappeared. Well, that can't have been him then, surely. You know you're in trouble when someone says you've got tasty cargo. But you can shake him off quite often. Just by doing some crazy maneuvers. Oh, seriously? You managed to grab me like that? Okay. Well, let's just boost out of here. Wow, that was a bit easy. So we've got away from that interdiction. They do like to try and catch you on the way back. I'm guessing there's been a mission update to tell me that someone's after me or something. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. Anyway. Judgment time, indeed. Or I could just run away, of course. Really don't bother trying to fight off any of these interdictors. I should make it to Obsidian before this next one tries to grab me, hopefully. Is that at her again? It's got no chance. Um, but my ship is completely stripped down. All I've got basically is lots of corrosive cargo hold, and that's it, and a shield. Right, there we go. We've made it back to Obsidian. Now when we land, we should get a mission. And if you haven't got any questions, of course, you can put something in the chat. I'll answer those for you.
Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 4-1.
It sounds like that pirate's coming after me. It's a bit late, I'm in the station now. Oh, we don't need our weapons out. Landing pad 41, there it is.
Landing gear deployed.
Now, I'm playing on the PS4, so excuse my not so graceful landings. I'm not one for a joypad, but needs must. And there we go. So we've got a mission. Let's go up and see what it is. It should be from Palin. And he wants 2 units of Thargoid biological matter. Now it just so happens that I have a cargo hold full of that sort of stuff. And what's he going to pay me? 11 million. Or 11.5 million. Well, that's great. So we're going to accept that mission.
Mission objective complete.
Because you can see that I do have that cargo already. Fantastic. So all we need to do now is go to Starport Services, go to Missions, claim the reward, and all of a sudden my bank balance is going to go up by 11.5 million credits, which will all go towards funding my Anaconda. Because once I've got my Anaconda, I will be going out into the black for a long, long time. So there you go, 11 million, well 11.5, fantastic. That brings us up to 179. So you say, what do you do now? Well, I still have all of this Thargoid material in my cargo hold. So what we can do to ensure that we get another mission is we launch, go outside of the station, log on and log off because it just ensures that you get another mission.
Landing gear retracted.
And you turn in the rest of the cargo. And I've been very lucky of late that it will keep choosing missions which will basically empty my cargo hold. So we just fly outside of the station. Give it a little boost if you like. And then we just switch modes. We're in solo play, so let's go to a group that I created. Obviously you don't want to mess about in open play because you always get griefers. It just spoils the whole day when you're just trying to do something and you've got people trying to shoot you. So we just split between open play, between private and solo, just to switch modes. It just guarantees that you get a mission again from Palin. And like I say, I've been quite lucky. Probably famous last words now. I've said that when I attempt to get my next mission, he'll probably want, or what have I got left now? Let's have a look. He'll probably want 4 tons of biological matter now because I'm streaming live. Because that's just how life is basically. Right, so let's get landing permission again.
Access granted.
Landing pad 45. If you have any questions while you're watching this, feel free to ask. I will answer them. 45. Where's 45? Is that 45 down the back there? Yes, it is. Bit overzealous with the throttle there. Anywhere near the landing pad yet? Not sure.
Landing gear deployed.
I thought that was the pad. It is. It's being rather fussy. There we go. So we should get a mission. Sometimes you have to wait a little while.
Clear to disembark.
I better get one. It's not always instant, but if you wait around, it should come through. Let's go in the hangar anyway. Actually, what I'll do is I can't share my loadout because I believe the outfitting services are broken due to the amount of people putting all this Thargoid material through the black market, which obviously disables the station. We'll go to Starport Services, you'll see the outfitting is currently broken. Outfitting unavailable. Well, I can pick up some fuel while I'm here. I don't know why I've not had a mission offer yet. I have managed to become an entrepreneur though. Fantastic. But what I don't seem to have at the moment is another mission, which is rather frustrating. So I will launch and come back in again and see what happens. Very strange. I've got nothing outstanding either, so...
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing
Landing
through the
gear
airlock.
retracted.
I've had a few close calls coming in and out of here as well, I'll tell you. You don't want to meet a beluga on the way out at that speed. Guess a bit tricky. Okay. Let's see if we can get a mission this time.
Request approved. Set down on landing pad 38.
Sometimes I don't know what it is. I get the hang of using the joypad, and then sometimes I have a complete nightmare. Oh, there's a beluga coming out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there's another one. Oh, let's just try that again. Too keen me. Wasn't expecting two on the trot. Yeah, go on, get out of the way. Right, come on, let me in.
Reports of heavy traffic around the facility.
Yeah, there's definitely heavy traffic. Right, landing pad 38, there we go. So yeah, like I say, I sometimes get a bit... Oh, come on. More power to engines, reverse. Yeah, sometimes I have good days with the joypad, and sometimes I have bad days. But when you're using a proper flight stick setup
Landing
on
gear
the PC, and then you come to the PS4 or console, sometimes it's a bit tricky. Right, hopefully we should get a mission.
Touchdown confirmed. Commence system shutdown.
Oh, come on, give me a mission. Don't make me sell on the black market. What I will do, I'll go to missions on the panel and see if that kicks it off. It's not an exact science, but I have had a random mission given to me whilst I've been patrolling the mission board. But then the servers have been playing up today something chronic, and that may well be why I'm not getting a message straight away. Data delivery, 9,000 credits. Yeah, I wouldn't even consider setting an alarm clock for that mission. Ooh, boom, data delivery. No credits whatsoever. Nothing there that I'd want in commodities either. Wow, that's pretty shoddy. And my best chum, my massive ally, what has he got for me? A mission that pays out less than $1 million. Wow. In fact, not one mission above $1 million. Disgusting. Don't know who I am. Right. Well, Palin seems to have gone a bit quiet. I don't know why that is. I'm guessing it's probably server issues. We've had a lot of server issues today. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try relog in again. Try solo mode. Now, I would love to show you my outfitting, but I can't because our outfitting is broke at this station. But essentially, you'll see that all I've got is corrosion resistant cargo racks in every slot apart from one, which I've used for the shield. No SRV, which is the thing of note. Because obviously people say, well, how would you go and collect those Dargoid materials if you don't have an SRV? Well, the answer, of course, is you just scoop them up in your ship. The bigger the ship, though, the more difficult it gets.
Landing gear retracted.
Detach confirmed. Restrict speed until clear of the
And the
station
Asp isn't a
perimeter.
small ship, to be fair. So let's go out now and then go and land again and see if we can get a mission. It would be typical that they've decided to stop the Palin missions in a live stream. Right, if we don't get a mission this time, then there's definitely something wrong.
Arrival on landing pad 4-1.
And I think all this server downtime may have nerfed the... are you going in before me? Yeah, he is. May have nerfed the Palin missions, which would be a shame. And pad 41. Where's 41? Oh, was that down there? Yeah, there it is. There we go. See, don't play enough. I don't even know where all the landing pads are in the station. Because trust me, there are people that do know. Have a map and everything. Although I'm a nutter, I'm not that crazy. Finally, we have a message. This is what we've been waiting for, and he wants 2 units of Thargoid resin to the Obsidian Orbital. Well, guess what? What have we got in our inventory? We have plenty of Thargoid resin, so we can give that to him right now. So let's do that. Let's accept that mission. Accept. I've not even seen what he was going to pay actually. Let's find out. Let's go now to the Starport Services. Go to the mission board and see how much they're willing to pay. I'm hoping at least a couple of million. Let's see what we get for 2 units of Thargoid resin. 8.5 million credits. Well, that's not too bad, is it? For not doing a lot, really. Right, now we've done that, we just need to go and launch and go back out again. Pick up another mission. Because let's face it, our cargo hold is not empty. We've still got 8 tons of Thargoid materials to flog. These belugas are like 2 a penny out here. Oh, well, that's not a beluga though. That was a Type 7, I think. Right. So we basically undock and then redock. Rinse and repeat. The whole point of this live stream is, well, basically to show you how you can pick up materials without an SRV and maximise your corrosion resistant cargo hold, which allows me to get 4 tons of each of the Thargoid materials, maximising the time spent going to the planet, picking up materials and coming back for these missions. Right, Landing 22, there we go.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
And we should pick up another mission now when we land, if it's going to behave, although the servers have been really dodgy today. Yes, and we've got our message. Fantastic. Right, what do we need? Oh, 4 units of, please don't say resin. Biological, we've got 4 biological. Oh, we've only got 2! Oh, disaster! Well, it's not really. We can just go back to the planet and get some more. But I'm certainly not going to let that mission go. Let's have a look. Let's open it up. So he wants it back here, but he wants 4 units of Thargoid biological matter. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what's that worth? Well, it's worth 23.5 million credits. Why wouldn't you? Frankly, why wouldn't you? So we'll accept that mission. Okay, but we only have 2 in stock at the moment. So we need to go back to the planet. Now I've got all that bookmarked, and I'll give you the details of that right now, because we're going to go to the galaxy map. And we need to go to HIP space 17125 to start with. So we just negotiate there using a joypad, which is really difficult. If you've not been there before, obviously you're going to have to do an advanced discovery scan, um, or basically do lots of flying around, because the planet in question is outside of the basic scanner range, so you probably won't want to have a decent advanced discovery scanner just to quickly get on with the show, really. We'll go to this planet, and I will give you the coordinates when we get there. Let's launch. How are we doing on cash now? How far away from the Anaconda build? 187. Not far off. We need 250 million for the Explorer Conda. Don't do that whilst I'm flying, please. Stop it. Ouch.
Landing gear retracted.
I've got alternative controls when the landing gear are down, so it kind of messed me up there a little bit. But we survived. Right, so anyway, we go to HIP 17125. We land on that planet. There is a crashed Thargoid scout, and around that scout is the materials we need for the missions. And it has to be said that when you get a mission that says, can you go and collect 4 tons of cargo for 23.5 million credits, it's like, yeah, I'll go and do that. That's not a problem.
Frameshift drive.
So let's go and do that now. Now I'm playing on the PS4, so excuse my terrible flying. I'm not good with a what are they called? Joypads. Dear oh dear.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we don't want that, do we? We can quickly switch over. Always have a backup joypad, basically. Right, it seems to have forgotten the planet that I wanted to go to. Why has it done that? That's where I want to go. So we'll just head on over here. Now, because I've been here before, you will see a light up in a minute. It'll actually say alien crash site. And the way that you get that to remember where the crash site is, you have to scan it with your SRV, but it's a bit of a pain in the backside because you have to scan the middle of the planet. You basically have to point your SRV at the ground to scan the first one. I think there's other videos that show you how to do that on YouTube anyway. The key thing here is that what I'm doing slightly different to everyone else is I'm going to pick up materials from a planet. I have no SRV, so you're probably thinking, how are you going to do that? And this is what I'm going to show you now. What it does mean, though, the benefits of that, of course, is that it does mean that I've got 12 tons of corrosive resistant cargo space, which is enough to have 4 of each of the mission materials. Just do a little wiggle wave here, break off and scrub off some speed. But I'm close enough now to should be able to get the Thargoid crash site. There it is, locked destination. And here we go. And this trip's going to, an absolute minimum, net me 23.5 million credits just to go down to this place and pick up a couple of tons of cargo. Biological matter, in fact, was the request. 4 tons, 23.5 million. Can't be bad. And then once I've done this trip, I'll probably stop live streaming because I've pretty much shown the whole process. So if you want to ask a question before I stop the stream, obviously let me know. Just ask the question. Of course, that's assuming that my microphone is actually working. It could be that you can't actually hear me. So the benefit of scanning the crash site is that it does remember it for next time. I am rubbish at navigating to a planet coordinates. So once you scan that crash site, it does stay and remain on every visit, which makes getting back to it rather easy. So I really want 2 tons of resin and 2 tons of biological matter to give me a full cargo hold of goodies. A rather interesting way of approaching this time. You gotta mix it up a little. I'm a nutter after all. Right, so anyway, we need to scoop up some material. So obviously we're not going to need to land because that's right, folks, I don't have an SRV. But I can still scoop up what I need from my ship. Just quickly remind myself of what I need. It's resin and biological matter. So we just move in close to the containers here. And then I can just do contacts. Technology samples. Bioresin is what I want. Okay. It's getting close. Have a look. Right, we definitely want resin. So then we open the cargo hatch.
Cargo scanner deployed.
Back up a little bit. And basically you collect this stuff like you would in space. Although you're on a planet service, don't panic. It can still be done. There's my resin. And remember that the ARSP is quite a big ship, so you kind of just hover over it and just do what you normally do with the cargo debris over here. There we go. Stop there. We want some more resin. Why isn't it targeting? Why isn't it targeting? Okay, I think we found a bug. Now it's targeted. Right. So we'll just back up a bit. And then just scoop it like you're in space. You have to remember, let's just stop it there a minute. You have to remember that the ARSP is a big ship, so if we look outside a minute, just scoop round. So there, I can sort out my view. That's a cargo scoop there. And what we're basically doing is scooping it up. But because of the shape of the ship, you have to bear in mind that it's right in the middle of the ship to pick it up. And that's essentially what we're doing. So I've got that locked in now. In actual fact, I should be able to... oh, is it that one, isn't it? Just gently scoop across. Will it pick it up? Yep, just picked it up from that angle. Right, so what have we got now? We've got 4 tons of resin. That completes the mission stuff for that. So we just want 2 biological. And have we got that in our contacts at the moment? No. That's technology. I don't think there's enough biological. Now, if you don't have all of the ones that you want to collect, I really need to practice on the old joypad. It's all resin. So what I'm going to do, because I want more of a different material, I'm just going to, I'm in solo, so I'll go to private group and grab some more. Then we'll go back, we'll sell what we've collected, and then I'll end the live stream right there. And whilst that's loading, I'll just give myself a drink. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Now then, what we got? Now, I wanted 2 tons of biological matter. And on my contacts, I have biological matter. So that's always good. Open a cargo scoop. Scoop up my biological matter.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Mission objective complete.
There we go. So let's get out of here.
Cargo scoop retracted.
And then it's just back to Obsidian Orbital.
Frameshift drive charging.
And that's how we roll.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
23 million richer. So we just go back to Obsidian Orbital and collect our rewards. And hello, Echo Knight. Is the game good? You tell me. What do you think of the game as far as you've seen it so far? I enjoy it. It's about the only game I think I've ever bought that I've got more than my money's worth for. So thanks for your comment. Yeah, what do you think? Are you into space? Are you into space simulators? It's got all elements of gameplay. You can do shoot 'em up, you can do exploring, and yeah, all sorts. Can you get out of the ship? Good question. Um, yes, you can get out of the ship
Frameshift
in a
drive
buggy.
charging.
I don't have a buggy at the moment, um, but you can have a buggy. You can have fighters. At the moment, I'm flying with no vehicles.
4,
If you're on about on foot, walking around, a bit like Star Citizen, which, as we know, isn't a finished game yet. Um, no, you can't walk about on foot, but you can get into a buggy and drive around on a planet's surface, or drive around an installation on a planet. And walking around on foot at the moment is not in this game, and I don't expect it will be for another good 2 years. Um, and there's more than enough to do at the moment. And some of the ships are that big that you probably spend a whole day just walking around your ship without doing anything, which would be a bit bizarre. But no, the only way to get out of your ship at the moment is in a buggy, which you can drive around on the planet's surface. Good question, though. And thank you for everyone else that's joined. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just currently earning some money to buy my Anaconda, which is one of the biggest ships in the game. And this little mission is going to pay me 23.5 million, which is about 1/10 of the cost of the ship that I want once I've outfitted it. So it's all worth it. The only reason I'm live streaming this is because I'm actually doing the mission without an SRV, which is the buggy that I mentioned. I'm just using my ship's cargo scoop on the planet's surface instead of getting out in an SRV to pick up the cargo. Because that's how I roll. See what I did there? Well, it's nice to have some people viewing anyway. I tend to not broadcast when I'm going to do the next live stream, so you've stumbled across me doing a live stream. So thank you for tuning in and watching. if you've got any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them whilst I do a live stream. Thank you for keeping me company while I play the game. So this is a space station where I'm going to land. They're pretty big, as you can see. I'm just making my way to the entrance. You get an idea of scale when I swing round for the docking sequence, if you like. Once I've asked permission to land.
Landing permitted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 33.
Docking bay 33. And if that was bingo, I don't know what that would be. 88, two fat ladies. 33, no idea. All the threes, 33, I guess. Oh, I can see my landing pad over there. Landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Just show you outside actually. Look at the detail of this game. Okay, that's a bit weird. When I do that, it's moving my ship to the left, but not the other way. Something tells me something wrong with my bindings. Anyway, I just wanted to do anything else crazy while I'm doing that. Or maybe not. But look at that. Oh, that's weird. Right, how do I get hold of my ship? R3. Okay, so I should be able to move my ship back now. Ugh. Oh, I've got stuck in the framework of the space station. I don't know why my ship edges. That is weird. Whenever I look that way, it pushes my ship. Funny. Anyway, that's me there. Flying my ship. And there's a seat downstairs there, look, which is empty. Anyway, I suppose I need to land this thing. I can actually hide that as well. So we just need to shuffle over this way. Oh, no, that way. Oh, 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 oh. Across a bit. Across a bit more. There we go, we're landed. Anyway. Hey, Noxy TV, thank you very much. It's nice to have a pleasant stream to watch. Cheers. You're welcome. What stream are you watching anyway? Only kidding. Alrighty. So we need to get back into the ship and hand in this mission. That was the whole point of this, because this is all about making money, of course. And the mission was to go and get 4 units of Thargoid biological matter, which I've done for 23 million. It's easy money. So all we need to do now, we need to go into the hangar, go to Starport Services, go to missions, claim our reward, and skip all the way to the bank. Now, I've got a target in mind of 250 million for my Anaconda, and it's the only reason why I'm doing this is to get my Anaconda for exploring. So let's claim our reward. I've now got 211. So I only probably need to do about 2 more of these nice big payout missions, and I've got enough to build my Anaconda. And then that's it, folks. Leaving the human bubble for a long time to explore the galaxy known as the Milky Way. So, with that said, though, I have in my cargo hold 4 tons of Thargoid resin and 4 tons of Thargoid technology samples. Now, if I leave the space station, come back in and dock, I should get another mission from Palin, which will then hopefully offer me another mission that pays me £23 million, or credits, meaning that I'm that much closer to my Anaconda for not doing a lot of work, really. Now, the trouble with me is, as you know, my name is Commander Nutter, and I'm a bit gun-ho. Whoa. And I keep coming across belugas, all similar. That was an orca. On the way out. So now I've moved out of the space station, I just do a backflip, back in again. Jamie Volks, thanks for the salute, and I salute you, sir. So we want to ask permission to land again.
Access granted. Set down on landing pad
Good, because I
37.
was on my way in anyway. Landing pad 37. Now hopefully when we land we should get another mission. And then I'll be able to go and get my Anaconda, and I'll be very happy. Could be my best landing yet. Oh, nearly. Trying to get all of the old joypad is not one of my favourite things. Now, is he going to give me a mission?
System shut down.
Oh yes, he has. Excellent. Technology. Have we got technology? Yes, we have 4 tons of technology. Palin, you're my best friend. And what's he going to pay me for that? 20 million. Well, let's accept that mission.
Mission objective complete.
Yes, it is, because I've already got it in my cargo hold. Now I can go to the mission board and collect my money. Not bad for approximately 15 seconds worth of gameplay. Claim reward. There we go, 20 million. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business. Right, we just need 1 more of those and I can get my Anaconda and fit it out as I will desire. Come on then, let's transfer our arm, let's do it. All I've got left is 4 tons of Thargoid resin. And if he asks for 4 tons of Thargoid resin, I will send him some Latvian brandy.
Detach confirmed. Restrict speed
Or
until clear
4.
of the station perimeter.
I am going to meet a beluga on the way out in a minute, doing this gun-ho, leaving the station thing, and collide, but, well, I wouldn't be a nutter if I didn't. If you're enjoying the stream, let me know. Someone already has. Echo Knight, thank you very much. And Noxy TV. Right, we don't want to be over there, we want to be requesting docking.
Landing permitted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 20.
20. Oh, I think I may have overshot. Two zero is there. Bit of manoeuvring etiquette going on. Whoa, what's with the reverse?
Landing gear.
Oh, I really need to sort out my joypad skills.
Warning. Landing gear not deployed.
That's not a bad recovery, I guess. Someone that's used to. Oh, he's giving me a mission. Oh, come on. Now, let's just check out what we need. Let's hope it's a Thargoid resin mission. What have we got? Thargoid resin! Result! For 8 million. Yep, we'll take that. And go to Starport Services and claim my reward. And I've now done a whole hour of a stream, so I guess I should end the stream. But thank you very much for tuning in and watching. And if you're watching this back later on, thank you for coming to see what I've been up to. But I think I'll stop the stream there, as it's kind of very repetitive what I'm doing right now. But it was an opportunity to say hello. Where's my mission? Where's my mission? That's a bit weird. What happened to the mission? Oh, he's changed the destination. Okay, so we need to go to Daniel's Progress. Or Danielle's. Which is a planet right outside. You're welcome, Noxy TV. Most welcome. And Jamie Vaux, thank you. Enjoy your Conda. Yes, I will get my Conda. I'll have it by the end of tonight. But what I need to do now is go down here to actually claim my reward. And that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the comments. I will do more live streams. I really should actually announce when I'm going to do them. So that you can engage with me and I can engage with you and we can have more of a repartee. But at the moment I've just been doing kind of random stuff. But I think we'll leave it there. I'm going to claim this 8 million, which, looking at my money, will get me 240. So one more after that, I'll have a 250 million, get me Anaconda, job's a good one, and then we can get on with exploring. Right, well thanks for tuning in guys and girls, and fly safe. I will try to get to the options menu and stop sharing, and speak to you soon.